Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the lecture of class 10, today I will teach you the division algorithm for polynomials. So today my topic is division algorithm. Division algorithm for polynomials. Very easy concept. You all have studied this concept in class 9th also. But this convert into the polynomial forms. What is the definition of division algorithm? If Px and Gx are two polynomial with Gx not equals to 0 such that there are two polynomials Qx and Rx exist as Px is equals to Qx into Gx plus Rx, where Rx equals to 0 or degree of Rx is less than degree of Gx. So this is the division algorithm for polynomials. Here all the terms are in polynomial form. Okay. In a small classes we can will have this formula in another form, that is in a simple words. In simple words we can say that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So this is a simple words of this algorithm, and it is very easy algorithm. In this algorithm we have two type of question. First is divides one polynomial to another, and second one is find the roots. By if two roots are already given and you have to find other two roots, so this algorithm is used there. Okay, come to the questions. How we can solve the questions by using division algorithm? First is, this question is from your NCERT. The question demands to divides. How to divide one by the other polynomial? The question is given as, apply the division algorithm. Apply the division algorithm to divide Px by Gx and find the quotient and remainder. Find the quotient and remainder. So Px is, the questions in the question, Px is x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3, and Gx is x square minus 2. So this is the question. How we can solve this question by using division algorithm? That is a very simple method. We have already done in class 9. We have to divide with the Gx to the polynomial Px, 3x square plus 5x minus 3. We need x cube, we have to multiply with x and x square, that is x cube. Subtract, cancel, minus x, that comes under this, not x square. It will convert into positive sign. We have minus 3x square plus 6x minus 3. Now I will separate. I will take the minus 3 with x square, minus 3x square minus minus plus 3. Is it right? It will convert into negative sign. This will cancel. What is the value of this one? That is 6x as it is, minus 3 and 3, 6. Now this is the remainder for finding the x cube plus 3x plus minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3 and x square minus 1. There is a minus 1. Minus 1, we have minus 1 x square minus 1. When we divide x square with minus 1, we get for finding x cube, x into x, that is x cube. X cube, this multiply with this, we get minus x. So minus x is there. That will convert into positive, this will convert into negative. Full is cancel and we will add these two. Same term comes down and same terms come down. We need minus 3. When we multiply with minus 3, we have minus 3x square. So when you 3x square minus minus plus 3, so it becomes plus 3. This comes 6 has come down 3 and 3 6, so minus 6. So this is the remainder. Now the quotient qx is x minus 3 and rx is 6 minus 6. So this is the way to divide by using division algorithm. Now the second type, which I have told to you, that is very important for the board exam. What is that term? What is that question? Very easy or very simple question. But students find difficulty to solve that type of questions. What is that question? Find. Question is that comes in several times that come in board exam. Okay. So question is find obtained all the zeros, all other zeros, not all the zeros, all other zeros of 3x raised to power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. 10x minus 5. If two of its zeros are first is 5 upon 3 and second one is negative root 5 upon 3. So this question is very important. How to solve this question? Take the solution. Very easy question. This is polynomial in the form of x, px. That is 3x4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. First value is minus 5 by root 3. We can write separately root 5 and root 3. The second one is minus root 5 upon root 3. When we take, it is a first value, it is a second value. We will take it as 3x is equals to root 5. Root 3x minus root 5 is equals to 0. One of the 0. Second, root 3x is equals to minus root 5. Root 3x plus root 5 is equals to 0. So we have two zeros. That means this and root 5 and root 3x plus root 5 are zeros of px. That means when we take this, we can together take both of the zeros like this. S zeros is a factor. We can write it as a factor of px. Okay, factor of px is a minus b, a plus b. That means a square minus b square is a factor of px. Okay, I will combine these two roots and apply the formula. Now the next step is what is the next step? Next step is you have to square will be cancelled with under root will be cancelled by using square. 3x square minus square and root will cancel 5 is factor factor of px. Now we have to divide it by 3x minus 5. We have to divide the polynomial by this factor. So let's divide the polynomials. Let's divide, and the quotient which we get, I will solve the zeros by using that quotient. So 3x square minus 5. So we have 3x4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x plus minus 5. Okay. So this is the polynomial. So we have, I will check the polynomial. 3 has a negative sign and 2 are positive. Now to make x raised to power 4, we need x square. 3x raised to power 4 completely cancelled. Now I will multiply minus 5x square minus 5x square. This will convert into positive sign. It comes 6x cube plus 3x square minus 10x minus 5. Now come to the second step. To make 3x square 6x cube, we need minus 2 plus 2x. 3 2s are 6x cube. 6x cube. This will cancel. 5 2s are 10x minus 10x. So this will also cancel. We get 3x square minus 5. Okay. Now I will multiply with 1. That is 3x square minus 5. This both will be cancelled. So in the quotient we have x square plus 2x plus 1. So I will factorize it, x square plus x plus 1. In between these two and in these two we have to take the common value x plus 1, and the second one is 1x plus 1. So x plus 1 and x plus 1 are the two factors. When we equate this with the 0, the other zeros are, we get x is equals to 1, x is equals to minus 1 and minus. When we equate it to the 0, the other zeros are minus 1 and minus 1, because it has power 4. Two zeros are given to you and 2 we will get from the quotient. By factorizing the quotient, we will get the other two zeros. So this is the way to solve this question. There are 2 or 3 more questions like this. Do your practice on those questions. Thank you.